Hello student, welcome all of you on our departmental YouTube channel. So this is a lecture for BSc TY student. Paper is numerical analysis, and paper number is 15, isn't it? So in the last lecture, in previous lecture, we have already discussed on shift operator and delta. What is the relation between them? What is meant by shift operator? What is meant by delta operator, and how we can relate it to them. So in this lecture, we have to discuss on properties of the two operators delta and E. So what is the relationship between delta and E? So here this symbol delta and next shift symbol, that is shift operator E, obey the following three laws of algebra. So this and this obeys the laws, that is distributive law obeys, second is commutative law obeys, third index law. So all these three laws obeys by these two operators. One is the delta and second one is the E. And how we can operate it, we know that already. Now we try to see first, that is distributive property. So what is the delta of f of x plus g of x, so and so on function? So by the definition, no problem. By the definition, this term can be written as f of x plus h plus g of x plus h2, so on, minus f of x minus g of x and so on. This is by definition. So we can collect this term as f of x plus h minus f of x in one bracket, then other g of x plus h minus g of x in second bracket, and so on. So we write here delta f of x, this is nothing but by definition, delta f of x, this is nothing but by definition, delta g of x, and so on. So that means number of functions will be there, f of x plus g of x to this is nothing but delta f of x plus delta g of x, and so on. We can write in this way. And now this formula also we can verify for the shift operator. What is the shift operator? Shift operator is E of f of x plus g of x plus and so on. So after applying this, we get f of x plus h plus g of x plus h plus and so on, and this is nothing but E of f of x. This is nothing but E of g of x, and so on. So therefore this E, if we apply on the number of functions and addition between them, can be written as E f of x plus E g of x plus this, isn't it? So this is satisfied. Now next is very simple. This is delta of C f of x. So delta of C f of x, we can write definition by using definition. Delta of f of x means f of x plus h minus f of x. F of x plus h minus f of x. But sorry, there is a c. There is a c. We write this is definition, and then take c common. We get f of x plus h minus f of x, and this is nothing but delta f of x. So that means delta of c f of x can be written as c delta f of x. Similarly, we can apply. Similarly, using shift operator, c f of x is equal to e. After applying e, we get c into f of x plus h, and c into reverse using this is f of x, and therefore e c f of x can be written as c e f of x. This is a distributive law, commutative law, isn't it? So we can calculate like this. Then I am going to discuss the index law. Index law. See here, index law, delta power p, delta power q of f of x can be written as delta power p, delta power q into f of x. We can write this like this. This is called as the index law. So see here, delta p times is there, delta 2p times, isn't it? And delta q times, delta q times is there, q times is there, isn't it? So we can write here delta p plus q times, no doubt, isn't it? And there is f of x. So cancelling this f of x, or we can write delta, how many times is there? P plus q times f of x. So as means this term can be written as in this way, and therefore delta p, delta q f of x is nothing but delta power p plus q f of x. This is the law of indices. So if the function, if the shift operator and the delta follow obeys all the rules of indices, then we can write delta power m. See here, we can write delta power m into delta power minus f of x is equal to delta m minus m f of x. This delta power 0 is 1, so we get f of x. See here, we get f of x, isn't it? Now student, I am going to give one homework for you. Try to solve this and upload it on our WhatsApp groups. Then I will check it whether it is true or false. Okay, so today we stop it here. Students, I hope you are enjoying every lectures which is uploaded by our departmental YouTube channel. All lectures you try to see regularly and try to do some exercise yourself. So practice makes man perfect. Remember this thing. Practice makes man perfect. You do some more and more example. In regular classes, I am giving some homeworks to you, not whole part taught by me. Because if I teach whole each and every term, so you have no works to be raised. So that I am giving one example in each lecture. So you should try to complete it and show me it on our Facebook WhatsApp group or our YouTube channel. give any, if you have any difficulties, then you can ask me question in chat box. Okay student, today we stop it here. Thank you.